Now on to Peter Snow takes a detailed look at the day's news events.
We will potentially replace the Cold War with a trade war. And if we have a trade war, we don't have to go back too far in history to see what that leads to. A lot of uncertainty.
Good evening. America's Vice President Dan Quayle warns what will happen if the current world trade talks break down. But he hastens to deny the impression he seemed to have given earlier that failure could lead to America reconsidering its commitment to the defense of Europe. In a wide-ranging interview with Newsnight, he talks tough about Saddam and Gaddafi, but he admits it's an awkward job being vice president. Also tonight, health is back at the centre of the pre-election campaign. We examine the way budget-holding doctors in Hertfordshire are already changing the face of healthcare and creating what is beginning to look to some like a two-tier NHS. The Health Minister, Virginia Bottomley, and her Labour shadow, Harriet Harman, are with me to discuss the effects of the change. And scientists say they're close to unlocking the secret of why we age, wither and die. Could the countdown to death eventually be slowed down or even stopped? But first, the end game in the world trade negotiations under the GATT, the Geneva Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, is almost as rowdy a business as the pre-election campaign here at home. Already President Bush has accused Europe of trying to set up an iron curtain of protection, and transatlantic relations are more venomous than they've been for some time. The 5-year-old trade negotiations reached their climax just as America throws itself into the presidential election. And American politicians, including Vice President Dan Quayle, were at a conference in Munich yesterday at which harsh words were said not just about the trade talks, but about America's readiness to continue defending Europe.